Household hazardous waste are items that are commonly identified through a warning label, a caution label, a hazard label on the product itself. Hi, I'm Camille Shelton and I work with our Clark County Green Neighbors program with Clark County Public Health. We're here today at the West Vancouver transfer station to talk about household hazardous waste, what it is, and how you can properly dispose of it. Household hazardous waste includes items such as aerosol sprays. These items, it's really important that they're disposed of here at the household hazardous waste facility. If they end up in curbside garbage cans, they pose a fire risk because they can explode. Items such as rechargeable batteries, lithium-ion battery packs, these items pose a significant fire risk if they're not disposed of properly. So it's really important that these items are dropped off at a transfer station. Motor oil and antifreeze. These items can be safely disposed of either through your curbside recycling collection. Just make sure that dirty oil and used antifreeze is put in bottles with a screw top that screws on tightly. Items including nickel batteries, cell batteries, and lithium batteries really need to be taken into the transfer station and safely disposed of. When you drop off batteries for disposal, it's really important that we tape the ends. So we recommend that you just use a piece of Scotch tape and you place it over each of the battery ends. It reduces the risk of fire. Items such as paint thinner and latex paint need to be dropped off at our household hazardous waste facility. When we're talking about disposing of these items, it's extremely important that we dispose of these items in a safe way that protects human and environmental health. So this is a self-service drop-off location here at the West Vancouver transfer station. Sharps can be placed in this biohazard bin. It's extremely important that sharps are not placed in this bin loose. They have to be contained in a hard shell container with a lid screwed on or popped on safely. This is a cooking oil bin. It's important that cooking oil is disposed of in a container with a lid that tightly screws on. Motor oil and used antifreeze can be placed in this bin. Important that it's also placed in a container with the lid that screws tightly on. This bin is for vehicle battery disposal. Clark County Public Health and the Clark County Green Neighbors program really wants to make sure that Clark County residents are keeping each other safe. So these items can pose long-term serious environmental consequences if they're not properly disposed of. So please help us keep our Clark County neighbors safe and bring these items into the transfer station.
For more information on the proper ways to dispose of household hazardous waste, please visit www.clark.wa.gov/HHW, recycling-z.com, or download the Recycle Right app.